This is my light now, B. This is so you know B. There's Wing, there's Twist up on the mic, two friends brought together just to talk at night. Remember those days, dreaming about getting paid. Now we live in the dream, no more plans delayed. Fresh thoughts, new crowd, listen up real close. Click, like, comment, and share with your folks.
Day and night, night and day. Tune into the ish we gotta say. Laughs and stories, wisdom flows with Killer B and K Twist. Anything goes.
From sitting in the room, scheming on the low, to live broadcast where the thoughts just flow. If you call in, better be on P's and Q's. Might get dragged down these avenues. We talk the talk and we walk the walk, bringing life to the dreams we used to chalk.
Day and night, night and day. Tune into the ish we gotta say. Laughs and stories, wisdom flows with Killer B and K Twist. Anything goes.
It's more the podcast, it's a vibe, it's a feel. From the basement days to our first big deal, we hustle and grind with passion so true. Every episode's a journey, come join the crew. It's more the podcast, it's a vibe, it's a feel. From the basement days to our first big deal, we hustle and grind with passion so true. Every episode's a journey, come join the crew.
Day and night, night and day. Tune into the ish we gotta say. Laughs and stories, wisdom flows with Killer B and K Twist. Anything goes.
Here we go.
What's up? What's up?
Oh, on the mic is
Oh,
Killer B
and it's K Twist.
in the building. So the question is,
Here we go. Listen up, IE.
are there any more wives left? That's the question. That's today's question, my man. Are there any
Okay.
more? Are there any wives
Why
left?
are we saying marriage material? What are we saying? I mean,
We're s-
let's dig into this. Wives, I mean, actual women that are worth marrying, that will that hold up that level of commitment, understanding, and dedication.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Those kind. The one. See, the Bible says the man who finds a wife finds a good thing. See, so she's a wife before she's actually married, before she takes part in the nuptials. She's been trained to be a wife.
She was raised that way.
She was raised that way.
That's a good question. That is a good question.
She's not the type that's gonna get you out in public and start nudging on your forehead and start calling you a BAN and twerking on tables and taking backwards pictures with looking over her shoulder and whatnot.
Okay, so she's not going to be an embarrassment to you.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Why?
Are they,
Because she's been trained to be a wife.
well, it's a question, okay? Because I haven't ran into that yet. Okay, and I've been married twice. I have not married that yet. I've married a woman who's claimed to love and care for me, which I found out was not the case. Okay, so under the circumstances of where I'm coming from, I didn't went marry a wife. No. Okay. Matter of fact, based on how I'm looking at it, I feel like I shouldn't have gotten married at all. So,
Mm.
hmm, yeah. With that said, I would love to have a wife, a real wife. Okay, someone that's dedicated to me that I know has my back 100. Okay, that will, you know, I've always believed this. Okay, a real woman. Okay, that is a wife. Okay, she is going to be behind you 100% without it, you don't even have to ask her.
Without
She
equivocation, without question.
Yeah, she knows you. She knows you. She's going to uh, cover your bases when you don't even realize they needed to be covered.
There we go.
You know, uh, she's going to correct you. Okay, okay. If you're making a mistake on your own part, okay, she'll make sure that you're good, regardless of anybody else.
Wait,
You
back
know,
up. Now you said she's gonna correct you. Now, how would a wife correct her
okay,
husband without starting an argument, without disrespecting her man? How would she? What attributes and what's in what spirit would she correct her man?
well, let's run it like this. Let's run it like this. Let's say you're in public, okay, a party, whatever the case may be, group of people around and what have you, okay, and say something that is slightly out of line, slightly out of character, okay, but she picks up on it real quick, okay, so she comes to you, okay, okay, and instead of saying anything and anybody, she waits until you're alone, or she'll or
Did you mute yourself?
but what you said right there was not right. What you did right there was not right. Okay, and I'm not trying to uh, uh, push your buttons. I'm not trying to. Okay, I'm just letting you know based on what I see and how you are in character on a daily. This ain't you. Okay, I'm just letting you know. She
Okay.
does it in private. She does it without embarrassing you. She does it in a manner where you still feel like, hey, I'm still a man in this. Okay,
Right.
okay. She's not in my case. She's not jumping me. She's just saying, hey, babe, you made a mistake here. Let me correct you on this. Okay, okay, and then let's move on. She ain't trying to drill you. She ain't trying to twist or turn you. Okay, she's saying, hey, you on the path, but you just altered just a little bit. Here, let's keep going. Okay, and that's the end of it. There's nothing more said. Okay, she ain't talking about it 3, 5, 8 days later. Okay, you know what you did? You did this, you did that, and you made me feel like no. She's like, hey, you did a little something. This is what happened. Okay, this is how I feel about it. Okay, this is not normally you on this case. Okay, which I understand, but I wanted you to, I want you to stay. I want you to stay on your game. I don't want you to look bad in front of anybody. She's trying to make sure you stay straight no matter what's going on.
Right. Right.
And
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 yeah, now so yeah, go ahead.
that's how I see it. That's how I see it. She is about you. She
Right,
ain't thinking
right.
about.
She's about you. You know,
Hmm.
she has your feelings, and guess what? She has your ego in mind.
Hmm. Yeah,
See
she's looking
that
out. Yeah,
see
I'm,
see a lot of these women, they think that stroking their man's ego is a bad thing.
mhm,
If he's your man, then you should stroke everything, including his ego.
absolutely.
You
No doubt.
feel me? I mean, do you understand what I'm saying, B?
Oh, absolutely.
Am I wrong? I mean, I know the
Well,
ladies gonna say I'm wrong. I know they gonna
at
say
that
I'm
point,
wrong.
no, no, shit. Oh well, shit. I don't know. Well, there's some people that agree with us and don't agree with us, but I look at it like this. Okay, if he knows that you 100 about him, okay, it makes him a better man. Okay,
Exactly.
okay, because he's not in stress. He's not wondering. Okay, what you might be thinking, plotting. Okay, what your uh, what, uh, planning behind his back. He knows that, oh shit, this girl's trying to give me the world. You know, she's
Well, see, that's how
correcting
she
me.
sounds.
I'm
That's
gonna-
how she sounds when she's correcting her man in love, and she's using the correct words. She's not saying, you need to be checked on this or checked on that, or you need to know something. You know what I'm saying? And she's not coming to you like that. She might say, well, I would have done it like this, and especially if I want a certain outcome, I would do it.
Right.
I would have done it like that, and blah blah blah, which allows her man to view the situation, or experience a different approach to the circumstance in a whole nother way that would possibly have garnered a whole nother, or the desired results and the desired response from the other party.
Well, let me give you another example, and I think I told you about this story uh, not too long ago, um, about the dude that does the reviews, Bobby, and he was at a party
No,
with his wife.
shout him out. Shout him out.
You know, Bobby Skullface, and
Absolutely.
uh, he does toys and Transformer reviews and stuff like that. And him and his wife were at a at a party, uh, business party or some stuff like that. And he had a situation where one of his buddies' girls was jumping on his case. Telling him how bad he looked in his tuxedo or something like that, right? And he had just got fed up with it because she's done this kind of crap before, okay?
Mm.
And his wife was over there talking to somebody, and he called his wife over. She stopped what she was doing, came over to see what was happening with her husband, and uh, what come down to it is when she gets there, she goes, "What's up?" And he's like, "Do me a favor, kick her butt."
Wow.
And the girl was kind of like shocked, and his wife just stopped what she was like, looked at her, and was like, "Okay, what are you doing?" And the girl started to backtrack. Well, no. She goes, "No, no. What are you doing to my husband?" All right. And again, she started to mumble, and she was like, "Okay, I'll tell you what. You know what? Don't talk to him. Stay away from him. Okay, you see him coming, you go the other way. How about that? All right, and we won't have a problem." All right. And he looked at his wife, okay, and she's like, "Okay, so are we done here? I'm gonna go back over there and talk to my friends, okay, and I will see you in a few minutes." And he was like, That's when he knew he had a ride or die. She was about him, okay. She didn't make a scene, okay. She didn't get crazy, okay. No major outburst. She talked to the woman, said what she needed to say, and went back to what she was doing. Okay, made her position known, went back to what she was doing. Shoot, and even myself when he was telling the story, I was shocked. I was like, I've never heard of that. I've never seen that. Okay, it's rare that you catch that kind of a person in your reality. So it's like, wow,
So she
it is a
checked
lot.
home girl like a lady.
Yes, checked her and let her know I'm not one to play with, while at the same time kept her composure. Okay, stay the lady over at the party. No outbursts, no crying, no screaming, no tripping. Did her thing and went about her business afterwards.
So nobody was none the wiser. She probably had a smile on her face while she was talking to her.
Well, she did. I'm sure she did.
You know what I'm saying? And there was no shuffling, there was no commotion. Everything was done in tasteful elegance, and homegirl went away.
Absolutely,
And that's
absolutely.
exactly that and that right there is a wife.
hmm
That's the that those that's one that's an attribute of a wife and of a feminine lady. You
Hmm.
know,
Absolutely.
she knows who she is, she knows where she is, and she also knows whose she is.
Hmm.
Meaning she belongs to Bobby Skullface.
Yes.
And she is his responsibility.
The epitome of self control. Absolutely.
The epitome of self-control. Man,
Yes.
I wish I had an applause track.
Yes. It was something else. Okay. When I heard that story, I was like shocked. I was thinking, that's what I want. That's what I would like to have in a lady. You know, someone
That's
who's
right.
literally like that. Okay. They can be about something, handle something, and go back to what she's doing, and nobody knows what went down except for the individuals involved. And there's no mess, no stress, okay, no screaming, no fighting, no, none of that.
Right.
It's just business. It was just business. Okay, that's how she handled it. Just this is business. It was incredible.
It was incredible. I'm pretty sure it was something to see. You
Hmm.
know, it was grace under fire.
Yes, you don't see that. You don't see that at all. Okay, what you see is somebody getting out of line, somebody yelling at the top of their lungs. Okay, screaming and yelling. You see what happens in these clubs. You see what happens. Okay, in these streets over somebody seeing, talking to, saying some crap to somebody. You know.
You see it among ladies.
Yes.
Don't
Yes.
see it among you don't see it among hyenas.
No. Mm,
See,
mm-mm. Yeah.
you don't see it in circles of fake femininity.
No.
You know, you don't see it in areas of women who are chameleons. They turn their femininity on and they'll be able to turn their femininity off
In a heartbeat.
in a split nanosecond.
Yes.
They can be as ratchet as they could ever as one woman could ever be, but then they can smile and be fake, you know. Uh, and it's just it's sickening. It's sickening, man. It's like these, you know, a lot of these young ladies today are just growing up like wild weeds,
Yes, sir.
you know, and it's just so amazing. Hey, let me ask you a question. Are you familiar with that basketball player? What is his name? Anthony Edwards?
No, I'm not familiar with it. You know how I am. Shit, I see games and I just watch the games. I don't care about the players.
Well,
I really
what?
don't.
Okay, well
Go ahead.
check this out. He's a 19-year-old basketball phenom.
Okay.
Okay, you know, multi-million dollar contract. Uh, his what we call baby mama.
Oh.
I think her name is Aisha Howard.
Okay.
Okay, now they had settled a child support order for child support in court uh, at about I think $5,000 a month. Now at $5,000 without even waking up in the morning, you know what I'm saying, to go punch a clock, you don't you get up and go to the restroom on the first, and it's $5,000 in your account.
Mm. Oh
Okay,
man. Mm.
okay. Uh, Now that's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now now a lot of times the way child support works, depending on how it's set up, okay, it can increase as the father's income increases.
Correct. Correct.
See, and then it's up to the baby mama to go down to the court and tell on him and let the courts know that his income has increased. Now I want a raise.
Hmm.
So, and this is what they do, and this is what they bank on.
Yeah.
So she agreed to the $5,000, believing that, okay, let me go ahead and agree to this 5 grand, and then when he renews his contract, he's gonna get even more money because he's the man.
Hmm.
He gonna get
Yeah.
even more money, and I will be the beneficiary of
Hmm.
the new contract because I'm gonna run down to the courts and tell the white man that he's making more money,
Hmm.
and now I want to make more money.
Of
I
course.
want I want to make more of his money.
Yeah. That part. That part.
So okay, so I don't know, and I gotta give a young man his credit because I don't know if he thought of this, and I don't know if somebody gave him the game. But howsoever he came up with this genius plan, he said, you know what? Let's calculate 12 months. $5,000, 12 months. So, you know what? And see, I haven't done the math, but regardless of what happened, it added up to $1,080,000.
Whew. Shoot.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now, okay, $1,080,000. That's what you okay. That's what you get. L- he said, let me go ahead and pay you this 100 this $1,080,000 at all in one lump sum. This is 18 years of payments all in one lump sum. How about that?
That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous.
It's a ridiculous amount of money. However, guess what? My name is Anthony Edwards, and I got it.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. I have it. So guess what? I'm gonna give it to you in order for you to leave me the absolute heck alone.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you 18 years of payments. So you don't have to ask me for another red cent. It'll be off my mind. I don't have to. You're paid up. You're paid up. Okay. And now, and do you know what this hyena had the audacity to do?
Oh, I can imagine. Go ahead. Go ahead with it. Go
Blew
ahead
my
with it.
blew my mind.
Oh no. See?
This
No.
hyena jumps on the world stage, jumps on the intranet, and starts to host her own pity party.
Wow.
$1,080,000 ain't enough. I've already it's at the month's end, and I've already spent $100,000.
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh! You mean to tell me that you can't live happily ever after? You can't go and better yourself. You can't go get some kind of degree or learn some kind of trade, learn some kind of thing that would that would garner you some kind of career. with that kind of money behind you.
Man,
I mean, killer.
dude, come on.
Can you can you restart your life along with a child with $1,080,000?
If you can't, there's something wrong with you. If you cannot, there's something wrong with you. Okay, because there are people out here, okay, could restart their lives with just getting 10 grand.
$10,000.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
So this chick, and I agree with you. I agree with you, Killer B. I agree with you. Uh, and I believe that anybody in America, I don't care where you live, New York, Los Angeles, uh,
You
you
can flip
know,
the script. You can. I'm sorry.
you can flip the script on your whole life.
Yeah. You can turn stuff around. Okay. You could pay off some of the bills that you got lingering over your head. Okay. You can repair the car that you have that's not running. If not, buy yourself a car. Okay. You can get yourself some clothes to go get a interview for a new job. All right. You can do so much. Okay. There. Okay. And that's with 10 grand. You can make all kinds of differences that will flip your script around in regards to your life. Okay,
You can make
there's
all kind of boss moves.
yes. Okay, quickly. Okay, yeah, the money's not gonna be there, uh, but for a hot second. But that's a hot second that can turn your reality around. Okay, if you want it to. Okay, making the correct moves. Oh shoot, in a heartbeat. You
You
know,
just said the operative word. If you wanted to.
yes, if you want it to.
But what this hyena wants to do is to lay up on her funky behind and collect a check for nothing, for doing absolutely nothing. And guess how old this heifer is?
And here we go. Tell it.
Now, this young man is 19 years old. He's still a boy. I don't care what you say. According
Boy,
to the law, he's a man, but he's still a doggone boy.
right.
And he, I want you to take one solid guess of about how old this chick is.
She older than him, isn't she?
Is she older than him? But I need a number.
Okay. Let me see. We looking at what, 25, 26?
Try 37.
Oh, that's pathetic. That is that. Okay, so she taking advantage of the boy. Oh man, that is absolutely pathetic. I thought 25, 26 was gonna be bad. You know, 37. Okay, okay. So she ain't got nothing in her life together at that age.
She got some. She got something
No,
together.
understand where I'm coming from. Okay, at 37 years old, okay, you taking advantage of a 19-year-old boy. Okay, when you should be worrying about your own issues, getting your life straight, handling your business in the correct manner. Okay, and that's what you do. That's what you do.
Now let me ask you
Okay.
a question, B. If she was a man, if the roles were reversed, if the ages were reversed,
Oh, oh, he gets chewed up.
what would happen to him?
He will get chewed up. Okay, without thinking twice, he get chewed up. Okay. Okay, media what run with that dude taking advantage of a young lady, okay, about what she's got, okay, and trying to basically steal from her, okay, whatever she's earned in her life. That's what that would that yeah, that's a yeah shit. Come on.
Absolutely,
Come on.
you're absolutely right. The internet would come for him. He's
Okay.
37 years old.
What will
He done trapped a 19-year-old little girl.
That's what they would look at it. That's how they would have looked at it.
And now he finna take all her money.
Mm-mm.
You tell me
That's how.
where the lie is, B. Tell me where the lie is.
Mm-mm. That's pathetic. That is absolutely pathetic. Mm-mm.
It's
I'm sorry.
horrible,
That
man.
it is. It is. Okay. Because she knows he's naive. That's what's jacked up about it. She knew he was naive.
This woman is
Okay.
almost 40 years old. She got almost 40 years of game to run on this young boy.
hmm She knew he was naive. Okay, and ran with it. And ran with it.
Now she
Okay.
running off with his money.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Now,
Mm.
how long do you think she's gonna be rich?
Oh, she'll run through that money within a few years. It'll be done. It'll be done. And then
I
try
give
to come at and then try to come at him again.
I give her I give her 3 years, and that
Shit,
money gonna be gone.
I give her less than. She'll be partying out. I give her less than that. Okay, because she'll go on a spending spree.
Well, she already went on a spending spree. She said it's the end of the month, and I've already spent $100,000. Who the heck?
Mm-mm. See, that's
You tell me, do you know anybody? Is there anybody that you know, Killer B,
mm-mm.
that has run through in the month of what was last month? This is August. In the month of July,
Mm-mm.
even
No.
including 4th of July holiday, who has that you know have spent $100,000 for the month?
Nah. Mm-mm.
I'll
Mm-mm.
wait.
You're gonna be waiting a minute, shoot. Okay, because other than a few serious businesses left and right here and there that spend money like that on a daily, nobody personally.
It's outrageous.
It is.
So she over at the courthouse trying to get things. Or no, she ain't in the courthouse because the courthouse ain't listening to her no more
Mm-mm.
because the
Mm-mm.
order has been made and it's up to you. Now she mad. She's mad because she has to start budgeting. Okay,
Well, here's the thing: is the budget's about her. It ain't about the child.
I need you to say it again.
The budgeting is about her. It ain't have nothing to do with the child.
It
Okay.
ain't got nothing to do with the child.
This this ain't this ain't this ain't had nothing to do with the child being taken care of. Okay. Okay. It never is. Okay. It never is. Okay. When you have child support situations, you know damn well she ain't putting money into that child. She putting money in her pocket to go do what she wants.
To fund her lifestyle.
Yeah, her lifestyle. Okay. Ain't got nothing to do with the kids. Okay. Because the truth about the matter is, okay, I don't care whose kid it is. Okay. The kid doesn't need as much when they're younger. Okay.
Right.
So $100,000. What was you? That wasn't going into the child. Okay. We ain't seen no child with no gold bassinet. We ain't seen a child with no silk clothes. Okay.
No, she want to have 20 and $30,000 birthday parties and
And that
her.
and that ain't even and shoot for what? For what? A $20,000 birthday party. Was it her birthday? Because you ain't spending that kind of money on a child.
No,
Not
I'm
if you
just
got.
saying. I'm just saying hypothetically. You're basing that on. Now she probably hasn't done that, but basing it on how these young girls. Well, this ain't
Oh
even
yeah,
no
that's
young
what I'm
girl.
saying.
God dang it.
Yeah, I
Basing
hear.
on how these chicks live and move nowadays.
Mm-mm. Ain't got nothing to do with the child. It has to do with how they gonna spend the money doing what they want, how they want. Okay, and they didn't even work for it. That's what's jacked up about it.
B,
Okay.
she hasn't shot a free throw. She hasn't shot a Jader. She ain't dunked no balls. Well, maybe a couple of them. But
Wow. Hmm.
she ain't guarded no perimeter. You know, she ain't boxed nobody out. She ain't crossed nobody over. But you wanna you want your income to grow as his income grows.
Right.
I think not.
Mm-mm. That's ridiculous.
And
Absolutely ridiculous one.
and I'm so glad that he did what he did. I'm so glad he did what he did. It's a shame. I'm just elated and jumping up and down excited because her she won the battle, but he won the war.
Absolutely. Hmm. Because he knows he would have been screwed up. He knows he would have been screwed up. Okay. I would drop it like that myself under those circumstances. Okay. Here's your full sum right now. Now I'm done. Ain't nothing you can say to me now. Okay. Not a thing. Because okay, she can sit there and say, "Yeah, I got him. Yeah, you got him, but he also got you. He knew what you was doing, and he made sure you couldn't do too much of it." Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. Mm. Makes sense to me. You there? You there?
Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. I put my speaker up. So you saying you wouldn't have expected nothing less from a chick like that?
Not at all. Mm-mm. 9 times out of 10, it's about what they can put in their pocket. It's never about the child. Come on,
It's
let's be
always
real.
about lifestyle.
Okay, it's about their lifestyle, how they plan on living, how they gonna look, how they trying to make you look. Okay, okay, and the comfort they have while doing so. That's all that's about. Ain't about nothing else.
It blew my mind when I read that article, man. I couldn't I just couldn't believe it. You know, I'm like, what do you mean not enough? I mean, you just you I mean, you know, I mean, go get a degree. Go use that money to go better yourself. You know, to go and so you can
Oh,
garner a
$1 million?
career to
If you
support
got $1
yourself.
million, you should be able to plant yourself in school, okay, and get whatever degrees you can, okay. You should be able to stay in school for years and not have to worry about too much of nothing. You in school, you can cover whatever rent you have, no matter where it is, whether the rent is in a house, apartment, okay, a loft, okay, whatever the case may be. No matter what the rent amount is, okay, you should be able to handle that business left and right. That child should have everything they need without an excuse. Everything.
Absolutely, absolutely, I agree. 100%.
Without with No question. All right. Anytime that child needs anything, okay, okay, that money should be put in a necessary trust for that child, okay, so that money is there for them,
Exactly.
okay,
But I'm gonna tell
okay.
you,
So by the
nah,
time
go
that
ahead.
child's 18, that money should still be there.
Oh yeah,
That money should still be there, okay, and a lot of it, so that child can make some decisions of their own, okay, without having to worry about things. You know, I'm not taking away the kids shouldn't go out and get themselves a job or whatever and take themselves to school, but that money should be available for them to do so. You know,
now, child support. The child support agency is, or I would say the courts are there to settle disputes that couples cannot. So you, if a man and a woman can, if they could, get together and reason and and figure out what's comfortable for the man to pay and get their own business in order, then you won't have a need for a child support agency. You won't need the courts to tell you uh, how much how much you got to pay for child support. You won't need that. See, people have failed to learn how to communicate with one another. If we could communicate, then we could solve our issues without the courts.
well,
What
I'll
you
be
think?
honest with you. Yeah, I look at it when it comes down to child support. Okay, it's absurd. It's honestly it's absurd. It's absurd, and it's not needed. To be honest with you, because I'm looking at it as okay, it's an institution that okay is willing to destroy a man, okay, okay, then assist him. Okay, they are willing to take your money. Okay, they don't care if you living in your car. They don't care if you don't have food in your stomach, but they expect you to make that money so they can get what they need out of it.
That's a true statement.
I'm sorry, they don't care if you can't pay your bills. Okay, they want you to take care of a child. Okay, which I understand. If it's yours, it's yours. You know, I get that.
And you should
Okay,
be taking
but
care of it.
yes, but if you miss a payment, there's a possibility of you sitting in a cell. That's
Man,
bullshit. That's
it
bull.
is.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And
Okay,
and what else is
they
stupid is
don't
they can
want to
take
work
your
with you.
driver's license.
Yes, they will take everything you have. Okay, to destroy your reality. Okay, in regards to that so-called support, because I'm sorry, they're making money off the top of that support.
Yes, they are. Yeah, absolutely they are.
Okay, they're making money on top of that support. Okay, the different child support companies throughout the country, all of them make a certain amount for every individual getting support. Okay, based on however much 10, 20, 30, 40,000, 50,000 plus per year. There's an exact amount. I don't remember, but it's different throughout the country for every state. Okay, and those agencies are making money for the cities that they are in. Okay, for people being on that support. So basically, you work for the city. Okay, and if you don't do what the city wants, they throw you in jail. They take your license away. Okay, they stop whatever is happening with you and can screw you to the point where you lose your house, your car, your job, everything over child support. I'm sorry, that's wrong. That is wrong. Okay, and instead of working with him to ensure that things get better, okay, nah. They're willing to ruin a man's life over that. And what's really screwed is when the guy finds out that the child's not his.
Oh, oh my God.
Yeah, when he finds out it's not his. Okay, DNA proves it's not his, and still, child support want to still come at you because you were the one, okay, that they got on record. They
And
still
they
want to,
will.
and they still will. Okay, okay, until you can force that point that hey, the child's not mine.
Oh, but if your name is on that birth certificate, yes, it is.
Oh, they going
Because you
after you
took
if your name is not on
responsibility
the birth
for it.
certificate. If you was living in the house taking care of that child for 3 to 5 years, whatever the case may be, find out it's not yours. She come at you for child support, okay, because you was there, not necessarily because your name is not on that birth certificate.
But that's the reason why it's enforceable because he thought it was his, so
Hmm.
he signed the birth certificate. So when you sign,
Yeah.
young men don't understand that they are somebody, and your signature points to you, and your
Oh,
signature means something. You know what I'm saying?
oh,
These young boys in these hospital rooms, and guess what? Tennessee is about to make it a law where it's up that y'all got to take a paternity test at birth. The state of Tennessee is about to sign a bill into law where it's mandatory paternity testing at birth.
okay.
Now I'm pretty sure California might be one of the last states to adopt such a thing because it's too much money in it.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
It's too
Shoot.
much. That's a win. That's a silent windfall of cash for the states.
See, and we just talking about the ordinary guy. Okay, let's say the guy got one kid, what have you. Okay, and it's in question. Okay, we ain't talking about the a knucklehead. Okay, and understand she's just as stupid as he is. Okay, all right. Let me back this up. Okay, she knew that that guy was a deadbeat before she called him a deadbeat. Okay, before they even had children. She wanted to mess with him, knew he was stupid, okay, and still mess with him. Okay? So he the deadbeat, right? Okay, but you were the stupid one to mess with him in the first place. Okay? You knew he was stupid, you could have left him alone, but no, you continue to mess with
Exactly.
him. Okay? And now you have a kid by him, but you want to call him out. Oh well, I'm sorry, let's reverse this angle. I'm calling you out for being stupid in the first place. You knew what he was about. You knew that he didn't have no job. You knew that he didn't have no car. You knew that he wasn't going nowhere. You knew he was thugging. You knew he was doing this, that, here, and the other. You knew he was messing around with other women. Okay? And you didn't care, okay, to correct your route before screwing around with him. You figure,
But
I love him, he does for me, and what have you. Okay, and then you found out that he didn't do what you wanted him to. Okay, but now he's a bad guy. No, you just as dumb and stupid as he. Yeah, he was dumb, and you knew it. He was dumb prior to it. Okay, okay, but you just as dumb for still going through it. You know, let's be
oh, but
real about
it felt so good. I want to have yo baby.
it. Okay, until he starts looking at Sandy and Kenny and Gina and Dora and everybody else. Okay, then it ain't so good anymore. But you
Oh
know he was
no.
like that in the first place because that's how you met him. Wasn't
But
he screwing
they
around with
yeah,
your best friend first?
yes. The dude will. They will know. They will have full knowledge of the fact that this man got three other kids. Three other kids.
and want to add themselves to the harem.
Or act like it was a mistake that they got pregnant. No, you're no. See, you should run far away from a dude who got two and three kids already.
Who
You
ain't
know
doing
you gonna
anything
be
because
number.
you know they're not doing anything. You hear it from the women that he ain't doing anything. So why you gonna put yourself in a situation? Oh, he'll do for me.
It don't even matter if they. It don't even matter. Man, it just they know. They already know. But then they want to play the victim when they get pregnant.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you know. So why in the world would you want to be number four?
Or five, or
Baby mama number
10.
4 or 5 or 6 or 7. I mean, we've seen up to 10.
Yeah.
Oh so you want to be baby mama number 11? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's unbelievable. It's just the psyche, it's like the rationale. There is none. I mean, it's like these chicks are insane.
Hmm.
I mean, run. He can't be he can't be that fine. You know. I mean, he can't be that. I mean, come on. So basically, what these chicks are doing is they sharing dudes
Pretty much.
on the low. They sharing these guys. But they but no, but they gonna get on the internet and tell the world that they
How bad?
wanna they wanna get
How bad?
they
And
want a
what he
good
done
man.
wrong?
Nah,
Mm.
nah, nah. They want a good man. They want a God fearing man. They want a man, but all the while they getting their cheeks just clapped horrendously by Pookie, Ray Ray, and Nug Nug. I mean, they getting grounded and pounded. But they want to jump on Kendra G live and say how how they want a good man.
Wait a
Well,
minute. Let's take it to that next one. Let's take it to the next one. Okay, they going through all this, knowing that he already got two, three, four other baby mamas. Go with him. Okay, get mad at him because he's still paying attention to one of them. So what does she do? She end up with another guy that's got baby mamas too.
oh God.
Okay, and now she got two kids from daddy, same trait. She's on one, but she number two on the other. So she thinks she better off.
You know what? And I know chicks. I know chicks who relish in the fact that every one of the dudes, every one of the dudes' babies' mamas are the first. It's like he could have like 4 or 5 kids, and and they would relish. Baby mama number 5 will relish in the fact that all of his baby mamas are the first for them to have babies. You know, so baby mama number 1, that was her first baby. Period. Baby number 2, that was her first baby. Baby mama number 3, that was her first baby. So these chicks are okay, low key. They are okay with sharing men. Don't let them fool you, B. Don't let them fool you. We ain't stupid. See,
Comedy.
yeah,
I'm sorry. Did I say that shit out loud?
yeah, you did. Say it again. I don't care. Say it again.
Comedy. Comedy.
It's definitely calamitous. It's definitely calamitous. You know what I'm saying? It's pure comedy.
Yes.
But
Oh,
it's
and then what?
also
And
it's
then
also a
back.
crying it's also a crying shame.
Absolute shame. It's an absolute shame. Okay. Because my attitude is this: if you messing with, and this is guys or girls, it don't matter. If you messing with somebody, okay, and that person is not up to the level that you feel they should be with you, why are you still messing with them? Okay, if you know that person ain't got nothing going for them, ain't trying to do nothing, okay, just trying to sit up there and basically just survive. They not even trying to thrive. They just trying to live off of everybody and anybody they can. This is guy or girl. Understand, guy or girl.
Uh huh.
Why are you gonna put
Absolutely.
yourself in a situation like this? Why? Because after 3 months, you should have a well-rounded idea of what that person's like.
Right. I agree.
After
Three
three
months.
months,
It ain't gonna take no 3 months for a woman whose eyes are wide open
mm-mm.
and and is
She'll
not
cut that in
blind
the first week. She done in
and
the
is
first week,
right, right, and
maybe
is
two.
not blinded by how tall he is or or how pretty his eyes are or his smile, or the fact that he got a Louisville slugger between his legs.
Okay,
Oh yeah, all those things, are become blinders for females.
shoot. I'm sorry. I You can tell the situation when he ain't got no job. He has not been trying to find no job. But funny that she's got a job, okay, and he's driving her car.
Exactly.
He's
Come on,
driving
man. You
her
bringing up
car.
too many. You making too many. You dropping too many truth bombs, bro. You
Hey,
dropping
I'm
too
just
many
telling
truth
it like it
bombs.
is. I'm being real. You know what
Hey,
you're dealing with. You know what you're dealing with.
the chicks on Cardi B's track said, "Broke ninjas don't deserve no coochie,"
Yeah, true.
and they said, "I know that's right, but who are the ones impregnating y'all?"
Mm-hmm.
No, that's a real question. Who? Tell me who? Who's impregnating y'all? I
Okay.
mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like those are the ones that are impregnating y'all, putting babies in you.
Call it
Is
what
the
it is.
is the broke ninjas, the ninjas that ain't doing nothing but sitting around playing on the game, ain't looking for a job, smoking weed, and like you said, wrecking your car.
Mm-hmm. Driving it regular and then going to go see other girls in your car. Taking them
Hey,
out in your car.
Jody, Jody, did you have that heifer in my car? Yeah, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. You know what I'm saying? But I bang them, but I love you.
That I was gonna say it. I was gonna say it. Oh my God, I was gonna say it.
Come on, man. Make it make sense, bro. We keep
It's
telling these chicks to make it make sense, but they can't.
not gonna
And
make no.
man,
It's not gonna make no sense.
and guess what? I'm gonna tell you something right now, and tell me if I'm lying. These conversations will never end until the world does, because chicks will never do different. They gonna do what they want until it's too late. They're gonna learn too late. They'll learn the lessons that we're speaking of right now. They're gonna learn the lessons too late. They're gonna be they hear us at age 20, 22, 27, but
Right?
when the light but when the light really comes on for them will be when they get stiff, decrepit, and can't really run after no kid. 40, 45, 50, 55. You know what I'm saying? I should have done this and I should have done that. I should have been with the man who got at me uh at the market that day. I was 22, I was 23, I was young and fine, and my butt was popping. My chest was in my throat, and my waist was snatched, and you know,
Woulda, shoulda,
and
coulda. Woulda,
and
shoulda,
and
coulda.
and now my chest is dragging the floor, and my waist looked like my behind.
Oh hell no.
You know what I'm saying? My stomach also looks like my behind. I mean, it's too late for you. You can't ask for a premium man if you're not a premium woman. You know what I'm saying? You can't ask for 6 foot, 6 pack, 6 inches, and six figures. You can't ask for it when you're 45. You can ask for it when you're in your between 19 and 24. When
Sure.
you're at your youngest, more fertile, when you're at your finest, you know. Oh, you can
You would
ask
think,
for it. Now you might not get it because you stupid, you dumb, and you ghetto.
right? See,
You
but you
know.
would think, okay, them being at that younger state, that attractive state where everyone is chasing at you, okay, you would be a little more picky about what you're doing, okay?
Yeah.
You would think your brain would tell you, nah, this ain't right. That red flag should pop up on you, saying, you know what, this guy ain't got nothing going for him. All right, he ain't looking for no job. Okay, he ain't got a car. He's living at his mama house or his friend's house or whatever the case may be, or he's running around in between homes. You know, he's not trying to fix nor change anything about his life. Why am I messing with him? Because if his life is like that, okay, what's he gonna do with my life? If
Okay.
he's not taking care of his particulars, how is he gonna take care of mine?
Of your particulars. I like the way you did that. You know what I'm saying? The particulars.
Yes, come on, let's be real about it. Okay, you see what he about. Okay, okay, think about it. Guys don't look for women that ain't got shit, but women do
No.
look for guys that ain't got shit.
Well, see,
It
men
don't
don't
make
look
no
for women
sense.
who have just as much as they have, but at
Yes,
least you want a young lady who's got something going for herself.
something.
That's what you want. She don't have to make as much money as you do, and that's why somebody put into an example. That's why the millionaire can pluck a Starbucks drive-through window worker and
Right,
marry her and make her the queen of his life with with the right molding and the right coaching and that men do with potential wives. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
He can do that. But like somebody said, what woman who's making $1 million a year or over is going to pluck a handsome young man out of a Burger King drive-through and say, I believe that that's potential hubby? Ain't gonna happen.
Mm-mm.
Ain't gonna
Not
happen.
on, not on this planet. Not on
He
this
said,
planet.
no, not on that, not on Earth. No, it's not gonna
I
happen
don't know where, but it won't be Earth. It sure as
because
hell won't be.
because the nature of a man is not that of a woman. It's different.
No, it's way different.
You know what I'm saying? So we can do that. We can pluck a young moldable young lady, 23, 24, you know, uh teach her how to be how we want them to be as women of ours. You know what I'm saying? I need you to be X, Y, and Z for me. I don't know what other little boyfriends you done had. I don't know, I don't know about them, but I know what I need you to be for me.
Exactly.
But see, these old bitter hags, in their 35s and 45s and 55s, they want to tell the young girls, don't don't mess with no older man, because all they want to do is control you. I know you've heard that. I know you've heard it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
You
sir.
know, age gap dating. It's okay for women, but when men do it, and we're the ones who can do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's proper for us to do it. You know what I'm saying? But it's I believe that it's improper. I mean, people gonna do what they want to do. Men and women, they gonna do what they want to do. And I'm a fan. I'm a fan of free will. But women, we can say for sure that when they date younger men, it's about control and domination for the most part, generally speaking. Because I'm gonna tell you, in my situation, my wife uh, is a few, some about a year older than me. You know,
Right.
it's about nine good months. She's about 9 good months older than me. No, she's 10 months older than me. September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, she's about 9 and some change. She's about 9 and some change older than me. Um, but that's so at one point we're the same age.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At a point in the year, we're the same exact age. Um, so that's not what you call age gap dating or relationships or whatever. That's just that's not a good example of age gap relationships.
Right.
See, now a good example of age gap relationships is 7 I think 7 years or more, six, maybe even, yeah, about 6 7 years or more. I don't know what you think.
No, I think you right on the money about it. Um. Yeah, but even with even dude, you know how I'm looking at it. You know. It's just my situation is this, okay, and I will still say this, okay. I'm sorry if people don't agree with me and stuff, okay, but there are choices that need to be made, okay, and they need to be made correctly on both ends of the situation, okay. Women need to start thinking about what they're doing in regards to men, okay. Men need to start thinking about what they're doing in regards to these women. Men, you need to start thinking about, okay, who you are involving yourself with, okay? What kind of person she is. What is she willing to do to you to have what she's wants, okay? What kind of damage is that going to cause,
Hmm.
okay? All right. What is it going to cost you? What is it going to cost you financially, okay? That's just on that end, okay? Let's flip the script, all right? Women, okay? You see these guys that you guys are involving yourself in. You see how they act. You see what they doing. Okay. You understand that he ain't perfect. Well, you know what? A lot of people ain't perfect, but they're all people that ain't doing that crap either. You know, they ain't running between you and four other guys. They're not running. They not playing that game.
While they're waiting for Mr. Right, they running between two and three dudes, busting
Yeah.
it open for all of them.
Right. Now,
Or even another scenario, busting it open for at least one of them.
okay, shouldn't be busting it open at all.
Not
Shit.
if you're looking for a husband.
Mm-mm. Okay, not at all. You should not be doing that at all. Okay, you should be taking your time, seeing what this person's personality is like, what their attitude is like. Okay, understand they whether they have a little job or a big job. Okay, are they trying to have work? Are they working? Are they working a lot or working little? Are they serious about their own personal health? Okay, their own personal finances. Are they trying to make their own life better? Okay, okay. Are they willing? Okay, to add you to that fact? Come on. Let's make it make sense. Let's have some common sense. Okay. Okay. A pretty face or a handsome face, okay, is not okay the go ahead to screw around. I'm sorry. Look at the situation you put yourself into. It's
No,
not
that's
the oh
that's what they failed to do. They failed to look at the situation. They failed to take a deep breath, step back, and say, "Okay, if I get involved with this dude, and it becomes serious, it's like, I don't know what it's gonna be, so I need to protect myself.
say that again. Protect yourself. Period.
Protect yourself at all times. Not
Protect
just
yourself.
with a dude, not just with the dude who is medium ugly and he can pay your bills. No, protect your dude against Mr. Fine too.
Mm,
You,
okay.
you know what I'm
Oh,
saying? I don't
okay.
care if you think he can make pretty babies.
Hmm.
And you know what? I always tell them because I got kids too. I tell my daughters, keep condoms. I mean, keep them, take them everywhere you go, because you don't just like I would tell my sons, you know,
Woo.
keep condoms, keep them in your wallet, keep them in your somewhere close, so you can get to it because you never know when things gonna jump off.
Makes sense to me.
So you got to tell these young ladies the same thing. Hello,
Absolutely.
RDC. Uh, oh yeah. So even swap. I'm loving it. I'm so loving it. Is that guy? Can he do it? All right. Thank you. Huh? Yeah, I'm right here. Okay. All right. Yeah, man. So Big B, this has been a wonderful discussion.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you for, availing yourself and making yourself available to join this said discussion.
Oh, sir.
Because it's a hot
We have to
topic.
do this. We have to do this. Okay.
I'll get
We
that
need
one.
to change these young people's minds about how they go about doing things so they don't make a lot of these mistakes that are easily correctable. You know,
Easily correctable, bro.
Mhm. We don't want these kids doing this, having these problems, and going through these headaches and dealing with court systems and baby mama drama, baby deadbeat daddy problems and shit like that. We don't want these young people going through this stuff. We don't want
Because
them
the
going.
because the real talk about it is you only gonna be in the WAP for 2 minutes. I mean, why sign up for 18 years?
Damn.
You gonna only be in the WAP for 2 minutes. I mean, if
You're gonna
you feel
allow
what I'm
2 minutes
saying,
to change the course of your life. You're gonna allow 2 minutes to change the entire course of your life.
but see, a lot of these shit, I've heard chicks I've heard chicks. I've overheard a lot of female conversations. Um, and one chick said he was trying to pull out, but I wrapped my legs around him and told him, leave it in.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
She clamped down on his waist, and it was a done deal. And now here comes Jaquan. Now here come now now here come Lil Keisha.
Well, I mean, y'all can play if you want to. Y'all can do that. Y'all can do whatever you want. Okay, but understand, and you will hear from us say this time and time again. There are consequences to your actions.
Here come Lil Samaj.
Oh, geez. Oh,
Here come Lil Bonquisha.
oh. Dum, 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 dum. There it is.
Well, there it is, man. There it is. I like that. There it is. So, hey, people, we thank you for rolling with us. We hope we've made your drive or your ride or your travels nice and entertaining. I hope we've said something that you can take to the younger generation and warn them of what is to come in their lives of uh, uh, relationship and marriage, and just how to handle it, how to handle yourself, in critical situations. When it involves the opposite sex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we just here to disseminate information and try to give you the game.
Trying to
It's
keep you
all
right.
it's
Trying to keep.
all it's exactly trying to keep level set people's minds and keep their heads on their good heads on their shoulders. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Sure is. Sure is.
So Big B, you can have the last say. What's going on? What you thinking of?
Well, people, we talk about it, and we're gonna keep talking about it. We're gonna bring it to you 100. We're not gonna lie. We're not gonna fib. We're not gonna skip a beat. We're just gonna let you know this is how we see things. All right. You can have a choice to disagree or agree with us. Okay. And if you disagree with us, let us know. Let us know what you're feeling. Okay. Uh, Okay. Because this is always a communicational thing. We can always talk about this. Okay. Because talking, that's where it's gonna get us right. We talk,
Absolutely.
that's what's gonna get us right, okay? Because I might see things one way, you see something a different way, okay? And if you can make me understand how you seeing it as we communicating, okay, I might have a change of opinion just based on what you got to tell me. So come on,
Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat.
yeah, bring it with us, bring it. Let us know how you feeling.
Because
Ain't
we,
nothing.
we we already told you in the first episode we don't know everything, and
Nope,
we're not trying to act like we know everything.
nope. Okay, but we trying to help y'all with everything.
I ain't.
Well, I'm trying to help people. I want people to be good. I don't know about you. Shit, I want people to be happy. Okay, I want them to
I ain't
have their.
trying to help them with everything because I don't know I don't know a little about everything. You
Oh
know.
well. Okay, so it's just me. I want y'all to be good. Shit. Okay, I'm just saying. I don't know what you want, but I know what I want for y'all. I want y'all good. Shit.
Well, I want them good too, but I can help them with what I can help them with.
Okay, well, it is what it is.
You feel what I'm saying?
It is what it is. Yes.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying. Some people will hear us, and some people will refuse to hear us. But
Please
whether
hear
you
us.
accept it, huh?
I'm like, please hear us.
Nah, I
Please
ain't
hear
begging. I'll put it I'll put it out there and plant the seed
us.
and let God give the increase.
Right? I just want y'all good. That's how I look at it. I just want you good.
All
I just
right.
want you.
That was Killer B,
And that's K Twist
and we are
talking.
talking
Yeah.
ish. No doubt. Peace.
Have a good one.
We're all the way lit, and you're on with Talking Ish.
Yeah, this is my light now, B. This is so you know, B. There's Wing, there's Killer B and K Twist up on the mic. Two friends brought together just to talk at night. Remember those days, dreaming about getting paid. Now we live in the dream, no more plans delayed. Fresh thoughts, new crowd, listen up real close. Click, like, comment, and share with your folks.
Day and night, night and day. Tune into the ish we gotta say. Laughs and stories, wisdom flows with Killer B and K Twist. Anything goes.
From sitting in the room, scheming on the low, to live broadcast where the thoughts just flow. If you call in, better be on P's and Q's. Might get dragged down these avenues. We talk the talk and we walk the walk, bringing life to the dreams we used to chalk.
Day and night, night and day. Tune into the ish we gotta say. Laughs and stories, wisdom flows with Killer B and K Twist. Anything goes.
It's more the podcast, it's a vibe, it's a feel. From the basement days to our first big deal, we hustle and grind with passion so true. Every episode's a journey, come join the crew. It's more the podcast, it's a vibe, it's a feel. From the basement days to our first big deal, we hustle and grind with passion so true. Every episode's a journey, come join the crew.